Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, HellaHealing. Today I'm so excited to talk to you about my favorite topic, soulmates. So how many of you have always felt like you had a soulmate or this perfect, special person who was just for you? Maybe you had this belief when you were young and you just knew that there was this beautiful, perfect love out there. Maybe you had visions of this person or dreams of this greater, deeper love, or maybe just a yearning deep inside your heart for that connection and that kind of soulmate, powerful, earth-shattering love. But maybe throughout the years, you lost that kind of belief and trust in it. Society always tells us that it's too good to be true, it's just for the movies, or, we end up falling back into these patterns of kind of 3D love, of, loving based on maybe what we think, who we think we should be loving, rather than that true soul person for us. It's hard in our world full of illusions and whatnot to really believe. Keep on believing in that pure belief that there's a perfect person out there for you. But it's true. Soulmates do exist. And it's so exciting because we are now finally at the time where soulmate reunions will start happening. Maybe you'll meet your soulmate. Maybe you've already met them and you'll reunite with them. The energy of 2020 and onwards is soulmate energy. And it's so, so exciting. A lot of us on this path and this journey to find our soulmates have had a rough ass 2 years or even more. It's all been a time to break our illusions of society. You'll see there's light shining on various issues in our world and also in ourselves. We might have had relationships that have crumbled. I know a lot of people who have gone through divorce, who have lost their jobs, lost their homes. But all of this was to remove and release the old and the past and things that don't serve us, to really make space for a new exciting life. And part of that is that greater exciting love. So if you're one of those people that always deep down believed in a soulmate, maybe you've been waiting your whole life, maybe even you've been waiting lifetimes to reconnect with this person or have this deep, deep soulmate love. It's so exciting to be alive because now is a time when we'll finally meet our soulmates. I just can't even contain it. It's just amazing that we're here and we're alive and that so many of us will be able to experience this. And honestly, everyone could experience it, and it's really comes down to your belief. If you use words that like, oh, it's too good to be true, I don't deserve it, it's only in the fairy tales, it's only in the books or the movies, then you're really telling the universe that you don't really want it or you're not really ready for it. So what's really important is to keep track of our thoughts, and now you gotta break those thought patterns. If you do truly in your heart believe that you have a soulmate, you need to have faith. You need to run with that thought. Put it out there in the universe that you don't know how or when or who, but that person will come to you and you will have this deep, amazing love. So now this idea sounds great. Of course, we all want soulmates, but how do you actually bring that soulmate into your life and when they come, have a healthy, fulfilling, happy relationship, something that's above and beyond what you ever imagined for yourself? So that's what I want to talk about in this video. I have 4 tips on how you can manifest and bring in that soulmate love into your life. The first step to bringing that soulmate love and soulmate into your life is to release any attachments or any negative feelings or emotions towards love. And that doesn't always mean romantic relationships, although it definitely does, but also our attachments to toxic relationships, whether they're friendships, family members, even people you interact with. What happens is when we see unhealthy ways of loving at an early age or even throughout our lives, we start to create these unhealthy attachments to people, and they create this blocked energy in our heart, which can manifest in ways of, maybe you don't trust people. You can't allow yourself to feel vulnerable with someone. You don't feel that you deserve that perfect true love, especially for people that have come from different traumas. I'm sure we've all faced different types of life trauma. I know I went through, there was a lot of abuse in my childhood, and I saw a lot of abuse, even if it wasn't happening to me, and it really made me afraid of love. And it also then later in my life made me have unhealthy attachments to people that maybe weren't the best for me. So, I had to spend a lot of time cutting those cords and those attachments to people that don't serve my highest good, that don't bring me joy and happiness, that don't embody the love that I want for myself in my future. So it's probably the most difficult part, but the most essential part of this journey is to really make sure that you've healed from your past. And if you do have, any lingering feelings towards a past relationship, romantic or not, you really need to release that from your heart so you can make space for the new, for the exciting, amazing relationship, for that higher level relationship rather than, the kind of lower energy relationships that we might have had in the past. So once you start releasing the old and healing from your past, you will naturally find a greater love for yourself. And that leads to step 2. You really have to love yourself and really appreciate yourself first in order to bring in that higher love into your life. You want to be your own best friend. You want to do romantic things for yourself because that tells the universe how you want to be treated by another person. You cannot manifest or have this pure soulmate love if it comes from neediness, or it comes from, I should be in a relationship, or, right, like society pressure. It cannot come from a need or, expectation. You have to be your pure, true, loving self. And as you learn to love yourself, you will automatically embody love, because deep down, we are beings of pure, true love. So once you start to love yourself, and I know it's such a cheesy word, I don't really like it. What does that even mean? But I think that in order to love yourself, you have to first know yourself. Once you start releasing and kind of clearing your heart and your mind from these false ideas and these illusions about love and life, the truth will automatically come into you, and you will automatically know that the truth is that you are this amazing, loving being, and that the world is yours to create. The universe is here to give you exactly the kind of life that you desire. You will realize that you are a creator. And once you realize and know your true self and know your whole being, not just our personality, but our true divine soul being, you're just being a magnet for greater love, and you are a magnet for your soulmate. Okay, so you've done all the work. You've released the old, released the attachments, you love yourself, you know yourself. The next step is to visualize and really think about what you want your partner to be like, and also what your relationship in your life is like with your soulmate. You know, do you want to travel together? Do you want to volunteer together? What kind of, do you want a family? How do you want to feel when you're with someone? And actually, don't even do how you want. Think about how, imagine and visualize how you feel with this person in your life already. And think about the qualities that this person should have, not just the physical traits or the basic traits like they should have a job or whatever, which is also important. But what does that actually mean? Think of the deeper qualities that you want someone to have. So, my last tip to manifest and bring that soulmate love into your life is to talk about it as if you already have it. So, again, this goes to the first part. When we tell the universe that, oh, I want a soulmate or I want this relationship, the universe will give you that vibration. You will be stuck in that want stage. So you want to feel and talk as if you already have your soulmate. Maybe not talk about it, but think about it and talk about it to yourself. If you go run around like, having an imaginary soulmate, with your friends, I'm sure they will think you're crazy. But use words like affirmations every morning or whenever you have time in the day, and tell yourself like, I have a soulmate. I have love and abundance in my life. So that's a way to tell the universe, okay, this is what I want, or this is the vibration that I am at. I'm at the vibration of having this amazing soulmate love. And when the time is right, it will easily come into your life and you will be able to spot it out because you've been already doing all the work to visualize who they are and also expect them. So you'll make sure that if they're walking down the street, just kidding, but if that's how you meet your soulmate, you won't miss them. You will know because you're clear with yourself and with the universe that this is what you want and this is what you expect. So I know that from my past and my past traumas, I've had a lot of, issues around self-esteem and really knowing that I deserve it. I always in the past have gone for people that aren't the best for me. They mimic some of the unhealthy relationships maybe that I experienced in my past, and they've always been draining and just a lot not the happiest. So, I really had to train my mind to know and tell myself that I do deserve this amazing relationship and an amazing life. I've done a lot of work in all other aspects of my life through, my healing journey, and this romantic love is really the last step for me. But with that, I love Louise Hay, and I have just experienced tremendous growth and changes in my life through her tips. And I wanted to share some affirmations with you on manifesting a loving relationship in your life, which I have found to be really, really helpful for myself. But if you think any of these don't resonate with you or they kind of do, I would really recommend to, either get this book by Louise Hay, I Can Do It, or she has many other amazing, amazing self-help books for you to really bring that greater love, greater life into your life. I hope you found some of my tips helpful. Obviously, finding your soulmate is this amazing, amazing experience, which I hope that we can all have